The following are 20 vocabulary questions. This can serve as your reviewer to the upcoming civil service examination. We should never be apathetic towards other people, for we have a social responsibility to fulfill. A. Indifferent. B. Concern. C. Generous. D. Worried. The correct answer is A. Indifferent. A good leader should be cognizant of the numerous issues that affect his constituents. A. Aware. B. Uninformed. C. Confused. D. Idealistic. The correct answer is A. Aware. Always be careful not to issue any disparaging remarks against other people. A. Praising. B. Confusing. C. Damaging. D. Discouraging. The correct answer is C. Damaging. Flowers are ephemeral, they bloom yet wither in a week or so later. A. Shrivel. B. Long-lasting. C. Beautiful. D. Short-lived. The correct answer is D. Short-lived. A fastidious person will never find true happiness. A. Simple. B. Choosy. C. Greedy. D. Contented. The correct answer is B. Choosy. The Ortega Center is filled with gargantuan buildings, some having up to 50 floors. A. Crowded. B. Old and weak. C. First class. D. Gigantic. The correct answer is D. Gigantic. Nobody liked haughty Monty, who kept bragging about his riches. A. Arrogant. B. Foolish. C. Respectable. D. Dependable. The correct answer is A. Arrogant. The corrupt policeman was discharged from service due to his ignominious act of accepting bribes. A. Honorable. B. Disrespectable. C. Unwanted. D. Unremarkable. The correct answer is B. Disrespectable. Man can never be omniscient like God. A. All-knowing. B. Illogical. C. Immortal. D. Miraculous. The correct answer is A. All-knowing. Spores are infinitesimal reproductive units of fungi and lower plants. A. Invisible. B. Interesting. C. Microscopic. D. Large. The correct answer is C. Microscopic. Never trust an insidious person, because you'll never know what goes on in his mind. A. Honest. B. Treacherous. C. Loyal. D. Trustworthy. The correct answer is B. Treacherous. Jessica is an irascible girl who frequently has tantrums. A. Impatient. B. Cheerful. C. Hot-tempered. D. A jolly. The correct answer is C. Hot-tempered. Charmaine's deportment is highly commendable. A. Belief. B. Behavior. C. Intelligence. D. Competence. The correct answer is B. Behavior. Christ teaches us to be concerned about putting up riches in heaven and not to be obsessed with mundane things. A. Temporary. B. Worldly. C. Insignificant. D. Important. The correct answer is B. Worldly. Rochelle has difficulty seeing things from apart because she is myopic. A. Cross-eyed. B. Eagle eye. C. Far-sighted. D. Nearsighted. The correct answer is D. Nearsighted. Regina, being a child of 3, is oblivious to the world around her. A. Careful. B. Carefree. C. Aware. D. Unmindful. The correct answer is D. Unmindful. The impudent child was scolded for answering back to older people. A. Respectful. B. Honorable. C. Clever. D. Rude. The correct answer is D. Rude. The pecan mouse was able to find its way out of the maze in a short while. A. Dumb. B. Clever. C. Small. D. Unusual. The correct answer is B. Clever. Sherlock Holmes is a famous sleuth. A. Adventurer. B. Scientist. C. Detective. D. Criminal. The correct answer is C. Detective. A prudent person is not easily deceived. A. Loyal. B. Careless. C. Wise. D. Foolish. The correct answer is C. Wise. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get more updates, reviews and lessons from this channel. Drop your reactions and suggestions at the comment section.